All right, I'm gonna sit him gently in the passenger seat. Is this what it's like for neurotypical people, where my brain is very slow, surrounded by those who... I realize what neurotypical people feel like around me now. I'm normally surrounded by neurotypical people when I'm on Adderall, but now that I'm like in the middle of my dosage and I'm surrounded by other people with ADHD, oh, clunk, 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 clunk. It's very small. 037, 6 CMC, 147. Not sure how he... I don't know how Bravo didn't go off, but... Okay, so... Are you able to finish the search warrant tonight?
Ryan dies of hunger, IRL 2. My food finally arrived.
I don't know if I'm gonna be able to finish it.
Literally, my food just arrived.
Because my whole thing is that, like, we want to reference what Angel did, but we don't have any...
Yes, that's the problem.
...on it.
Yes. That's the problem with everyone just sugar high-ing it. Okay. Alright, just... get everything that you can remember in the search warrant, and I will just replicate, and I will post the screenshots from my specific username. Director. Oh, he's out cold. This is not good. He's not responding. I'm just gonna grab...
How does it feel to starve? I'm sorry!
There should be a pull cord. Hello, I have Director Nye. He's non-responsive.
All right.
I can't really see the physical damage. It was dark, and I just shoved him in my car. There's no EMS. Where do you want him?
On the bed, and I'll make an assessment to see what's happening.
Okay. All right.
Do you have a general idea of where he was?
All I know is it's non-critical, but I assume because his alpha didn't go off. I'm gonna grab... Okay, you need food? I'm gonna grab you food really quick. I'll be right back.
All right. You look a little pale, lacking nutrients. Have you been taking care of yourself, Mr. Knight?
Oops.
Okay. Right, I get to brag about that one to Perry again. That's what's up you. Let's get an IV bag. We'll run some basic fluids through. Nurse, do you think we want to put him overnight since it looks like he could really use his lacking color iron? We could run a blood panel test to see what he's missing, but looks like he hasn't eaten in a while. Not taking care of himself.
Oh, I thought you said the organ vendor, and I was like,
No.
I mean, you can try.
Doctor.
Oh, Wendy. To IV drugs for 10 years. You don't want my organs. Hello.
Allie.
Doesn't
Like, trust me, them organs are fucking shot.
Who goes there? Who goes there?
Help!
Allie.
I told Gray that I had to my head to make the IC straight.
Where are you? Where are you?
Alright, we're gonna try to put you up here on your side.
Souvenir.
And then we're gonna feed you the
There's
IV.
the
I'm gonna
ghost.
put this banana bag.
Wendy, you're going crazy now, Wendy.
3,
Wow.
Oh,
You're
2,
going
we'll
crazy.
make you an adjustment here.
Wendy already is crazy.
Rutger,
Yeah, you
you
are
saw
crazy.
nothing. You saw nothing.
Yeah.
I didn't say anything.
That didn't
Okay, can you put the bat away?
work as I thought, nurse.
Yeah, she.
I was just trying to readjust you in the bed so I could put you a little bit differently. Perfect.
The guns
What
don't
is
do
your
anything to
gun going to
ghosts.
do again?
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Alright.
Ghosts
Mr. Knight,
attack the marshal.
Yeah.
you know the you have subpoenas, all this, somewhere in the middle. There's lunch, right?
There's no time.
You should know. Oh, now you gotta shoot her. Now you have to do it.
Hands up
Okay.
now. Turn around. Turn around.
Thank you for your assistance.
I couldn't
You-
hit a beaver on my neck.
I'm just gonna adjust you here in the bed. Hold on.
Jesus fucking Christ. What?
And then here you go.
You're saying the
Don't
ghost
make me
fucking
force
tried
feed it to
force
you. We're gonna
punch
put this
me?
in the banana bag, okay?
Yes.
Totally. Oh my god.
Oh no, it
Fine.
took out the cup.
Thank you.
Fine, I will trust you.
Hey, Spark.
You feel
Yes.
Spark,
no, it's not a
Rutger's
big meal, but it should at least give you some sugar.
Yeah, I know. That's her blood sugar.
Oh my god.
Jesus
Are you
fucking
okay?
Christ.
Oh. Oh my god.
I got her.
Mr. Knight, I expect you to
Why
eat
do
a
you
I
think
think
meal.
we're all dying.
It's because you guys are working too hard and not eating.
the
What is
marshals.
this?
We don't have enough time to work.
Oh
That's
my
not-
Ring,
god.
ring,
God.
ring.
Hi, Rooker. What's up?
Ring, ring, ring. Oh. Night.
Trust-
Hey. Oh, what's happening? Oh, okay. There.
Yeah.
Knight, are you okay?
No.
Mr. Knight, if anybody can
Negative.
relate, trust me, I know.
I'm in four things.
I'm in
Sorry.
legislative
Yeah.
meetings getting calls.
Here you go
it's
for your blood sugar.
nonstop.
I would love
I got
that.
more
you go.
phone calls on my days
That
off than I care to
Fine.
admit.
Oh my god.
Are you okay, sir?
You
fuck
okay,
happened?
I
Riz?
like how Belle got treated before.
I
Amber.
have no idea, to be honest.
Okay. Before you go to bed, can I have that USB, please?
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, we gotta talk about that, actually.
We have a lot to talk about,
Yeah.
and we have a lot to
A
document.
beast.
Oh,
You're
there
welcome.
you
I
go.
think they gave you
I'm super.
gave you a little
sorry.
just can't ease those. They gave you some nutrients, right?
I'm about to give her some sushi. Yeah.
Okay, I can get more from the back if you need as well.
No.
Please,
thank you,
guys,
Emily.
try to take care of yourselves.
Well,
I asked so many times for food.
I know,
The
in the
ghost- the
lovely
ghost
state
stuck
of
by
getting food in the food
Universal.
court is.
Oh my god. Yeah, he
It's not
It do be
tolerable.
that way.
told he does
Yeah.
that.
Thank you, doctor. I appreciate you
So what
very
happened?
much.
Any,
Yeah,
do you guys
that
need a
chain
little
of
bit more
family
food before you
I
head
was
out?
bleeding and
Oh
I
my
got, yeah,
We're good.
without.
Okay, please try to take care of yourselves. Watch out for Thaddeus on your way
Yeah.
out.
Rooker, you're missing your shoes.
My toes are so cold.
It's very strange coming on. I was telling Rooker this, sir. It's very strange being fully medicated and coming on duty when everyone's running 1,000 miles a minute and I'm running 4. This is my normal 1,000 miles.
Oh, it was worse earlier.
I can imagine. Yeah. You like running
Oh.
around with no shoes?
Okay.
She got her
Ghost in there. I told you I was being haunted.
She's not
I
lost,
told
though.
you. There's a
Brian.
ghost.
Tell Jane I said
Brian.
sorry. Bye-bye. Rooker, you and your no-shoe having ass is gonna have to get in the trunk.
Hey, where's your car?
Oh, it's on the side.
Hey, where'd your shoes
parked-
go?
Oh, it's some funny business. I had a
Oh.
wand, and then I had my gun out, and then I passed out.
I have a feeling that whatever is happening in Pi between everything is only a taste of what you get every single day.
Oh yeah, about that.
About what?
So instead of talking to anybody, LSPD decided to run their own investigation.
Yeah, that's what Blunt told me on the way here. He was trying to give me 1,000 different things at the same time, which is why I was pissed off when I arrived.
That's where that comes from. Riker's got it as well. He sounded so defeated. Maybe he was just tired, but I'm pretty defeated if I'm going to be honest. Because I don't know to...
I get trunks.
Yeah.
Yeah, she has no shoes.
No, I'll go in the trunk. I'll go in the trunk. It's fine.
No, we need it, sir. We need to have this conversation, please.
Yeah. I can listen.
Oh, are you sure? Okay.
Yeah. I get it.
Okay. 03076 Observatory. 030 plus 1 trunk lady plus 1 director 76 Observatory.
I think we're cooked.
What do you mean? I don't think so. Why
No.
would we?
Well, you see a fraction of what I do every day.
Okay.
This isn't
Are we
about
still
the
talking about
archivist.
blind? Okay.
Oh no, I didn't think things were as bad as they were. Every time I look to my left and I look to my right, all the good ones keep falling.
Okay, so what does that mean though?
I don't know if I care anymore.
Okay, that's that's not true.
And Blunt might be dead.
Okay, I don't know where Blunt is. There's
No,
1,000 other things.
Gone on a boat and he's gone. I almost crashed out. I almost lost my mind earlier. And I was crashing out to Blunt and then I think it was contagious. I think I was too real. And I think he might have realized I was right.
What?
Well, what's the Nino call with the
What?
So I kept getting contacted. Someone jumped on radio and stated that Blunt's vehicle was at some place where Remy was.
Yeah, he got on a boat and he left.
I don't. Sir, it's like 30 minutes past your bedtime. Maybe we don't just assume.
No, he
maybe we come
did.
at this-
He
Sir, maybe we
did.
just come-
Ask Remy. He's gone.
Sir. 23 Observatory.
All right.
Okay, but we don't give up, no matter what. Because who else is going to do this?
What makes you think anyone wants us to do it? What if the city's already fallen?
And like you said, we do our best to mitigate the damages.
But what if we're just slowing the process? The Oracle said what's done is already done. We can only slow it down.
and who's to say that Oracle's 100% correct and not just bullshit.
Whoa, what?
What happened?
Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Will he answer?
Funny how betrayal suddenly
what
makes...
does that mean?
No.
Okay, he's not answering.
Dude, I love this arc so much.
Okay. Where Remy's the Bravo? There's too much. There's too much going on.
Yeah.
Life needs to slow down for 30 seconds.
Oh, it doesn't. It never slows. It's faster and faster and faster. 1 minute. We tried to serve Carmine's warrant.
Oh, good.
And we had to wait there and accommodate them for 2 hours. And then Angel wanted a meeting on why everyone feels a certain, like a meeting on why the person who wrote the warrant not being present means there isn't a bench trial.
What?
While I was on the phone with the chief of police, explain to him why you don't do parallel investigations and how communication looks like. Today showed me every reason why it's already doomed. I really liked the bit when even the Chief Justice questioned, wow, you definitely need a warrant before you go on the server, but we had zero problem doing so 15 minutes ago and was willing to press every button. But no, you said something about there might be exigency, and all of a sudden, morals and shit matter all of a sudden. Everything is pick and choose, pick and choose, pick and choose, pick and choose. It's a damn choose your own adventure novel. But everyone wants to pick the door. If it ain't the right door, it's wrong. This isn't about laws. None of it is. None of it is.
Brian, what's going on?
Are we purging the city then, sir?
We're gonna ping chase for a day.
Respectfully, skip.
Okay.
That would just be giving a day away to multiple organizations that aren't going to take a day off.
Do the faces have HR? I'll marry Charlie if that means we could take a couple days off.
Maybe it's just the malnourishment. Okay, I gotta snap back out of it. We need to find out what's going on with Blunt.
Yeah.
What's going on with Blunt?
He was with Remy apparently, and there was a Bravo that happened up at the Polito Docks Cove garage is where it happened, and suddenly he's non-contactable. His vehicle was up there as reported by law enforcement. I don't know who, because I was dealing with the director. And then there was a twat that went out that said it was scheduled, or that was noted as a scheduled twat. I don't even think anyone used that feature anymore. So I don't know what that report is.
He tried calling me. I missed the call. And I think he reverted back to when he had a bullet put in him. I don't know the details. I don't. I just know Remy called saying he got in a boat and he's kind of losing it. I don't know how bad it is.
Okay.
I'm gonna take a walk. Y'all work on this. Don't let me get in.
How about we take a walk, Brian? Come on, we should take some walks.
Okay. Maybe we take a ride. Y'all two cook on that archivist stuff. I'm gonna.
Yes, sir.
Maybe I just need a.
Let me fix the car up a little bit. I rolled it off the mountain.
Yo, chat. I'm afraid of like.
No, that's fine. That's fine. Perfect.
Pushing too deep into this because I think people are really worried right now.
My little search warrant gremlin, I got you, baby girl. No worries. It's okay.
I don't want to go too deep.
Look, I need a key, Jimmy. That's fine.
I'll give you mine in a second.
I don't want to do.
Oh yeah, I'll that's what I'm saying. I'll go down there on this ride and I'll grab you one. I'll cut one from mine. All right, what's going on now?
I don't think I care anymore. I think this is... I don't care. These people, this city, it's not worth it.
What about all the time and effort you've put in, though? That's not worth it? You don't care?
I don't think... I think today put me over the edge. If members of law enforcement have fallen that low that they were willing to I've always been very passionate and defensive when it comes to investigators, because I know they put in more effort than anyone else. A lot of it's not enjoyable. It's not. Sitting in front of a screen, typing search warrants, organizing things, all the while knowing that if they even mess up just a little bit, they're going to be standing by themselves alone in a courtroom, having to make an argument that the rest of the department's probably not going to really care about. And today, for the very same reason, the fear, it was like, it's like I'm the damn Oracle. I saw something happen I didn't really expect anyone to do. And that is say, just out of pure hatred and spite, actual hatred and spite, push out every investigator that has been putting their blood, sweat, and tears into this case just to do things behind everyone's back. It's fucking disgusting. Absolutely fucking disgusting. I don't think anything's gonna change, because you need to be a special kind of person to move forward with those actions without a second thought. And that to me told me everything I needed to know. This isn't fixable until those people are gone. Never put anywhere close to anything in these positions. Luca, I can't stand. I think intention is the most important thing we have as people. You may make mistakes, but it's about your intention. These aren't good intentioned individuals. I just stand there, and I got a call from Riker, and that was everything I needed to hear when I said, how's everything going? And he says, apparently LSPD was already working this case, and they're already done. And I could hear it in his voice, and it wasn't even that, it was like, how do I explain this? It was betrayal.
He felt defeated.
It wasn't even just him. God knows who else, right? There isn't any intention of collaboration. These are shit people. Shit. And I've held back far too long. Smiled in the face of the fucking devil. Made excuses to their fucking faces, Luca. Why? Because I didn't want to say something that I would regret the next day. Dog shit fucking humans. Because a good person thinks before they act. And they do not act selfish. Like fucking bastards. Choices that were made, like these choices are made with the intention of causing harm. These are not cops. These are selfish leeches. Suckling on the blood of whatever to get their fucking fill. Pride's cock is so far up. Rhodes' ass. He plays him like a goddamn puppet. And the way that he talks, I want to just break his fucking teeth. You can tell the fucking cum coming out of his fucking stain-filled lips. Every time he fucking speaks. He's not calculating for a thoughtful, good faith response. No, he's saying, how do I say this to get away with something, that slithering little cunt? Hey, I gotta flash this real quick. Or that fucking Doc piece of shit. Laying in, like, oh my god, that little rat.
Working for us?
Thinking I don't know what the fuck he's doing, just scouting around with this fucking MDT. As if he doesn't know what the fuck he's doing. Is he dumb? No, the entire fucking world knows what he's fucking doing. Sitting in the fucking hallway. Acting like he doesn't know that we know what the fuck he's doing. The little fucking bitch boy. Meth cook. Give the man a chance only so that he can spin his fucking web. Hope that dumb fuck gets hit by a fucking car.
Whoa.
Oh,
what
you mean sitting around in the fucking hallway on the MDT, siphoning up shit? Fucking rat bastard. This motherfucker had the audacity to come back a couple days ago.
Oh.
Acting like we don't notice what the fuck he's doing. Oh, it doesn't end there. It doesn't fucking end there. Oh.
What else is going? What? Brian, I don't know if I've ever heard you this angry before, honestly. Even during the sanguine times, and we got stabbed in the back a lot.
Let's talk about the Chief Justice for a second.
Wait, Angel? No. Didn't you just tell me you were deputizing her or something?
She'll say whatever you need to and make sure she makes the actions that seem accurate, but holy fucking goddamn, grow a fucking spine. Asking for a fucking meeting to figure out why the fuck someone might have not given a bench trial when you obviously know the fucking answer.
Brian.
3 hours on a fucking warrant. 3 hours! Luca, 3 hours! Poor Nakota had to sit there. You think these people want to do this? No, they suck the fucking life out of you. Because they got nothing left.
I wouldn't answer that.
What, V?
Are you aware that Blunt might be missing?
Now's not the time.
Okay.
But I am.
All right, there we go. That's good.
I hung up the fucking phone.
All right, look. You're talking about wanting to give up, but you're sitting in a position where if it really comes down to it, you have a nuclear option. You could just take over. But even before that, what about the mayor? I mean, has our
Take
current
over
mayor,
for what? I don't want the fucking power. I did this because I just wanted to fucking investigate. But these stupid cunts aren't interested in any of that.
Right. So if we go,
ask me
you're
a
saying-
question. How the fuck do you decide to become a goddamn law enforcement officer when your entire day is sitting around shit stirring, acting like a damn shitlord 1 second, and just spurring fucking drama? Oh, yeah, let's talk about that bitch Maxwell for a second. The fuck has she done of value in the last year? Fucking just talking shit about Ruby all day. Oh, the little fucking mama bear. The fucking mama bear. Who else do we got? Who else on the fucking list?
I mean, right now I feel like Miller's pretty high up there. I mean, he's really reaching. You
Miller
know? I mean, he's
cannot
involved in
be
all this
blamed.
shit.
You can only point at high command. That is
Okay,
it.
that's- okay.
Miller is a product of his environment. You cannot blame him,
That's
just
fair.
like anyone else. They are going to do what is asked. If you do not reel them back, that is on you. But that's the fucking problem. Because in that 2 hours, his name kept being used. Poor Miller, bitch. Take that name out of your mouths. Do not use someone else for your own fucking agenda. You're a fucking adult. And fuck this hospital.
Well, it's the only one we got.
Don't even want to listen to the damn board of directors. Motherfuckers want people that don't even know what fucking protective custody is. Oh no! Police are making sure no one gets executed in a fucking ICU bed.
They won't even give us
Drive
keys.
to Polito, Luca. Come on, let's go.
I got to get a key for Sparks real quick. I got to run to City Hall. Then we'll go to Polito, all right? I'm pulling down here.
Oh wait, wrong message.
You gonna hang here? I'm just running upstairs.
Chad, I hope no one takes this personally. I don't think like Brian's really like had like a crash out. And I'm gonna be honest, I really enjoy this.
All right. What else? What else? There's more.
The city, the last couple years, it's turned into a power struggle of haves and have-nots. And those that don't have will do whatever it takes to suckle on the toe of whoever's got an ounce of power to try to maintain their stability. It's disgusting. So I take a look back there, Luca, and I say, why do this? For what? For who? And I realize after today, do you remember? I want you to take a look at something. I don't know where it is. Something like 6 months back, started the detective task force as a means for every department to work together. In hopes there could be a shared common goal to look into things. And I think I realized today that is not desirable. Or desired. It's not about seeking justice, it's about who owns what. No different than people fighting over property.
They've reduced themselves to the gangbangers fighting over territory. Just jurisdictional territory.
Yeah. So you know what? So I think fuck them. Take it. I got nothing left to fight for there, Luca.
Well, that I disagree with, because I know you care about the oath and the people of the state. Or maybe, you know, I mean, not the drama that comes with the departments, but the people themselves. There's good people left here, and I know you care about that. Oh no, you can't say that. You gotta, don't say that out loud. You probably heard that. We don't even know what they're about. I mean, we do, but we don't. Can't say that.
Let me ask you a question. Why do any of this?
I think you got to start with your personal motivation. What motivates you to be a law enforcer in the first place? You've been a cop a real long time. Obviously, you enjoy it.
Oh, look at this. That fucking Doc Masters cunt signed this fucking form. What a piece of trash. Yo, there ain't no way this dude came back and fucking that is a very, there ain't no way. I'm taking a look at the docket. Wait, no way this guy actually signed this. That's a... I mean... That's, Huh. Yeah, the audit. That is interesting. Bro, what is going on? Wait, why would you sign this? I mean, good shit, I guess. Huh. Ours is going to be very interesting. That's more disappointing that he's kept around to come back and sign something like that. That's kind of crazy. All right, give me a sec. I'll be right back. Back on the server. All right. We're back. Need to man up in full send? Yeah, but that's not going to be fun. It's fun to put the extra RP in. What a rat. Bro. Didn't this guy say he was going to try to like... Bro, this guy probably downloaded fucking files. That's crazy. Only text files? Yeah, we got a lot. Yeah, you spent the last like couple days talking about needing to like figure out what the marshals are about. Homie's probably sitting around like downloading fucking exports. Because here's the thing, right? Over the last 3 days, he's talking about building bridges. He hasn't approached anyone on this. That is. I'm just saying, if you're going to say you're doing that, like, you got to understand Brian's POV. If he sees him signing this after spending 3 days saying he's sitting around on the MDT trying to build bridges, and then he... What? That's crazy. Is Brian going to be spiraled tomorrow? No, I'm just playing into it right now. I mean, it depends how the Mr. Blue meeting goes. I don't want to go too much into what I'm thinking RP-wise, but I'm enjoying this, like, spiral. I don't want to spiral too hard that I freak out the other marshals, though. Remember when... I like that phrase. Give an inch, take a mile, then suddenly everyone's a globetrotter. I think if I were to explain probably the best way I can put it in terms of what is going through Brian's head, because I don't know how to put it into words, how I would describe Brian. I think Brian is kind of like, yo, if everyone is just trying to like out corrupt each other and their primary motivator as people, right, is to just kind of like accumulate power and do whatever you want without at that point, like treat everything like a ping, then it doesn't have meaning. I don't think it actually garners the kind of, like from an OOC perspective, it doesn't really garner the RPM seeking. Which is fine, right? Like, I'm not interested in bank trucks. I'm not interested in, 2-3 hour things. But like, if the, but the way I look at it is like this, and I know I'm explaining it OOC, but that OOC also bleeds into how Brian thinks, right? Because like, if I just say Brian's into investigations, that's not, expansive enough to describe Brian's feelings, right? But the series of events,
I gotta go. I'll call you back tomorrow.
which is only increasing, is how do we let our friends get away with crime? Or our significant others? How do we prevent any level of accountability, even if it means throwing away everything that matters? Your badge, your oath, your, character as a person, right? As long as you're protecting, it's like hyper thin blue line. Like, if every line is worth getting crossed, then what are you fighting for? It's not everyone, right? It's clearly not everyone, right? But without a
Hey, you good?
I'm at the observatory. I'm just
all right. Yeah, I'll be there in a minute. I gotta get my car. Yeah. You do that. I'll be there in a minute.
Yeah. So for Brian, things that would have normally been considered cardinal sins are now acceptable. And if the system empowers it to, like, Brian really did not like. There's a series of things that happened today that was just kind of like Brian didn't really challenge it in the moment, because it's kind of like he's starting to waste his breath. At no point in time should Carmine's warrant been specially treated. No. And you can make excuses till your face is blue. Like, listen, Carmine got fucked. He got fucked. He got fucked by his attorneys. He got fucked with the fact that initially there was a desire for a panel. He was going to have that court case that week. There was endless amounts of motions. Everything that drained the prosecutors. Those prosecutors are equal role players to every other person. Right? Understand that. Right? Now, how you want to translate that in RP, I don't really give a fuck. Right? But at the end of the day, prosecuting takes a lot of work, especially if you're having to come in for certain times, etc., etc. So call it what you want. You can pretend like those things don't matter. They do. But with the series of things, pre-trial, all these kind of things, these motherfuckers got burnt out, man. Right? So the whole notion of like, people are like, unfortunately, I think Carmine got fucked, but you have to take accountability for how you got there, right? Some of those aren't actually his fault either. A lot of it was the attorneys sweating it out. Fucking the whole, like, you know, AI shit. Which, mind you, if it wasn't for the usage of AI, they wouldn't happen so quickly. But when you're entering shit in and it's spitting out results, you have to acknowledge that, right? Because the other party is putting in actual thought in cooking it. Now, the reason it matters, it's not that big of a deal, but the thing is, the case after case after case, all those things push out the schedule, and realistically, not everyone is full-time. It just is what it is. But even the warrant stuff today, I was like, Brian's going to take that a certain way. He's going to be like, in what reality are we going to give these concessions? And while that concession may be valuable for the one person, that concession burnt out is just burning and wasting and making people skip on the other end of the spectrum. And it does more damage than it does good. Not every situation is going to have an out. Those outs are the, you know, I don't know. There's got to be a balance there. There's got to be a balance there. And it's unfortunate it has been boiling down to only right or wrong instead of what is the solution. You know? Is that making sense? I did a lot of thinking. You know, like I said, everything I do is, when I took back this role, I was fighting for a reason and purpose. But I realized that this institute doesn't have it. I think that's where I'm like failing to reignite my passion. Like I said, I think for a lot of people, and unfortunately for these despicable souls, they're, in the words of the Crims, chasing the W. And I'm going to explain what I mean by that, right? You've heard it in the cells, right? You have any food by any chance?
Yeah.
And there might be a better way to word this, right? You know, it's been a very stressful month this last month, right? All for what? Like I don't trust them. I don't trust to put my time and effort or trust to encourage anyone to work these investigations any longer. I think that's what it is, Luca. I think that's what got me today. You know, Doc Masters, the guy that fucking sits in his tablet in the corner all day. You have no idea what he's doing. Motherfucker's probably downloading MDT reports. He's been finding excuse to transfer. I'm gonna tell him, go ahead and transfer. All right, kept him around due to his circumstances. But the moment he comes back, does the rattiest shit. I'm gonna be honest, it's fucking gross. That guy's got some problems. Let's put this into perspective. Guy's been, you know, has reasons for not being around. We keep him around, right? Would be the wrong thing to do. Catch him on duty. You tell me how I should process this. He's been on duty the last couple of days, just sitting on his MDT, asking and telling me he's doing some very crazy shit. All the while telling me that he wants to bridge the gap with the LSPD and the marshals. I'm like, you know what? That's good. You know what? Maybe you'll fall through on it. This fucking cunt signed the fucking marshal contest. Like, bro, why are you lying? Why don't you just say you want to transfer? Like, why did you need to stick around? What are you fucking taking notes for daddy? Like, what the fuck? Some fucking weird shit. I'm just saying. What is like, that is fucking strange. I just saw that just there. Kind of was another nail in the fucking coffin we call justice. You know, I knew something strange was going on, but I'm like, you know what? Let's wait till he presses the thing. I think maybe he thought I'd get rid of him. You know, just have a leg to stand on. It's just, how do you go up to someone? I haven't even seen this guy in God knows how long. Why would you lie to my face?
And he signed the contest thing.
Yes. Of which doesn't matter, right? It's the action. Like, it's immaterial. It's just like that's some like that's some
about
like
intent.
Yeah, like, wow. Man, I don't give a shit. I'm just kind of taken aback that people like that exist.
I do think that if this really is your final decision, I don't think it should be. I really don't. I don't think this is the end of the road.
It's not a decision thing, Luca. Like, I haven't decided anything. I'm just...
Okay.
No. I don't want you guys to... Wait, what?
I'm dooming over here. You gotta remember, I went through this once already when they turned on you and you
got on a boat. He got on a boat and he fucking dipped. I think I'm
not gonna dip on you.
I'm telling you. No, he didn't dip on me either. I think I was too real. I'm like, why are we doing this? Starting to realize why there was like a... Never mind.
No. Say it.
No, I'm not gonna say it. Look, all the good ones are gone. Not a lot good. You know, I talked to Vivian Gray the other day, and she was just like, "Where the fuck is everyone?" I'm like, "Man, Vivian, you haven't been around. Most of these motherfuckers is talking about like their fucking social lives and not thinking about law enforcement." I mean, fucking half their shit lives in like fucking depression.
Do you remember how it was with, and now I don't want to compare it too much, but the sanguine stuff and how PD was when we finally had to bring that to them and say like, this is it. Here's the evidence and we're going to need your help. Do you remember how many people were upset and how many people like just completely rejected what we were like real life?
They're like, yo, there's weapons of mass destruction, but Jaeger's our friend, so we don't want to do it.
I didn't sign up to go to war. I'm not a soldier. I'm a cop.
Yeah.
Well, who is gonna sign up if it's not us? Because no one else is coming.
To be fair, I never agreed with that bit either. I wanted, you know, civilians to, you know, sign up and whatever.
Yeah, but I don't know.
I just, I just think these are very weird people with a lowercase w. Lowercase, right? Just very strange. Very... I fail to be able to communicate because principally I don't think they're good people. Because good people, even in the face of their enemy, will say what they think, feel. We're fucking law enforcement. You don't lie and scheme just to get what you want. All the time. Incessantly. I mean, it's one thing if you're trying to get like a certification, right? But on these bigger matters, it just like I said, Luca, it's all coming back to this, right? It's not a singular thing. It's that I think they have no purpose. I think they are depressed human beings. Depression that's only solved by, you know, the little bits of... Hold on one second. The little bit of, you know, excitement that they may get chasing someone down and blasting a criminal and spitting in their fucking face. But now that they're not getting that, I think their excitement is by just walking into the playground and just shitting on everyone else's stuff. And when they're not involved, they feel like they're getting excluded. Instead of communicating, they just do some weird shit with a lowercase w. I need a different word. What's another word? I'm not trying to make it sound like something it's not. Abnormal.
Abnormal, yeah.
Abnormal shit. And that's where it's got me questioning, right? I can at least swallow the we're not going to get involved, right? This is something else.
I mean, the mayor we have now, Denzel, he's been affected by the archivist, right?
He doesn't give a shit.
No, huh?
He just wants the position. Like I said, it's what am I fighting for? I'm losing that. That's where who are we fighting for? When the department's willing to, you know, eat itself up. I remember a while ago we had some interdepartmental things, but there was always a clear separation. It never let you affect your work. But now it does. And I think that's where the chain kind of breaks.
You know, it's a very real possibility that the faceless may actually accomplish whatever they set out to do just through apathy alone. And I don't mean from us. I mean from everybody else.
It is apathy. I think that's where I get disconnected. How do I care about the archivist when no one believes it's a threat? Makes me wonder if we're wrong. Maybe it isn't a threat. Does that make sense?
I mean, Brian, they made Little Seoul look like Kandahar, man, and nobody gave a fuck. That place is still in ruins. That's a neighborhood in an urban city. No, the mayor the mayor didn't come out and say we will rebuild. We are with you. The city is not going to be intimidated. We're not.
Oh
gonna
my
let
God! You're making me throw up. You're making me throw up.
Carpet bomb us into the ground. This is Rooker's car. I'll get it.
Oh my God. You're not wrong.
Brother, they blew up one bomb on the roof of MRPD and took Sam Bass and we went to war, man. Sparks just asked me if we can access the Los Santos County like infrastructure, like the network infrastructure.
I'm gonna kill her myself.
And I said, well, do you have an authorized username and password? Because if you're not doing it that way, then no, I don't think we're gonna. And she's like, well, we're a state actor, and we should be able to just. I'm like, well, we would probably need like a search warrant or subpoena.
And fix it now.
Luca. I'm fixing it. I'm just letting you know what that conversation about. I have to go to the observatory and let her out of the observatory. She's locked in there without a key because I didn't get the key to her.
Oh my God.
Yeah. I got it. Don't worry.
I told her to make a fucking.
Yeah. What did you tell her to do? If you gave her instruction on this, so that way I can have that side of the
brother. It's fucking hacker software. You know?
Yeah, we can't use that to access government. We're not going to do that. Like, that's... You could be letting them backdoor us if you do that. You could be Trojaning us very easily.
Forget backdoor for a second.
I mean, even if, look, theoretically, even if, like, Jimmy whipped up some tools that could do that, we still can't just use...
I think that's the bit where the law only matters sometimes, Luca. It's a fucking sham. Why the fuck are we like the warrant today? Like, hello? These people like literally taught me how to be a cop, and they're asking me like, what is the problem? What am I missing here? Like, just because your feelings are that you want to have a little meeting with your friends to talk about something does not equate to it being fucking professional. I don't like, why do I owe people to stoop down to their fucking level when they want to do, like, you know, mild corruption? We got shit to do. We're missing McNulty.
Yeah, that's something that crossed my mind.
Playing out with, like, brother, I had to explain why we can't just start randomly hacking things earlier. That's why we're
have to talk to Spark. I'll get it. I'll get it clear. I'll get it clear.
Listen, Spark's got her issues, but holy fuck, some people are using her as a punching bag. Chief Justice included, by the way. I did not like that. Does Sparks have a way of talking that's really can piss you off? 100%. But don't sit over here playing hacker time, but then the moment Sparks says something wrong, you gotta quit back at her. Come on. Jesus fuck.
You know what I noticed? And I kept track of this in my head. The last, I don't know, 5 days, I'd say, at least 5.
Yeah.
First thing I do is I ask you, what's going on? How is it? And you said the last 5 days, it's been a real long day. These usually it's like that every couple days, but yeah.
Oh yeah, I keep getting dragged into these things where, like, these fucking barely functional adults seemingly lean on me for an answer when they get like a very just obvious answer, you know, turns into fucking Sag time.
I'm gonna go let her out, and I'm just gonna explain to her that none of that stuff that we've received can we use on any government system or to access any system, period. Anybody's personal, anything, nothing. That's it's like it's like taking a murder weapon and putting it
It's like going into a house. God, fuck. Talk to Remy. Jesus fucking.
Hello.
Hey. What's wrong?
Hey. I feel like shit. I think they said I slipped in the water or something and I was left out there for like 10-15 minutes before they came to get me.
For what it's worth, I was in Vinewood for God knows how long.
Sounds like we're both in the same sort of boat with that one. How are you doing?
I don't know if I want to do this anymore.
It's after the conversation I was having with him and he was trying to convince me to keep at it and now he's just gone.
Yeah.
So I feel you on that one.
I think I started to... I told him, maybe I should be corrupt too. Start looking through the MDT, using my privileges to see what is on the menu, something I'm interested in, and just start doing whatever the fuck I want. And I don't mean the full-blown corruption, just the shit that makes people unhappy, as long as it makes me happy and my friends happy. And I'm going to be honest, I was just using it as a way to kind of cope with just the disaster I'm seeing around me. I just don't believe in this institute anymore. I don't believe in the system. I believe in the Constitution. I just think that we have no one left that actually I feel like there's a lot of pretending, a lot of masks. I think people walk around with you know, pretending there's someone they're not. Someone they're not. And I think I may have, I don't know, maybe I'm wrong here, but I might have like elicited a little bit, maybe too much truth. I don't know. Maybe that's what made him spiral. Maybe it made him start to question why he's doing what he's doing. Who am I fighting for? What are we fighting for?
Is it really a fight? It's a fight, but let's be honest, it's a fight to survive, not a fight to actually stop anything, or at least that's how it seems.
So why be miserable? Why be miserable in these roles?
I don't know anymore.
It's just, I think everyone sort of defines things in a way that makes them look like they're in the right. And I don't know, maybe, I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't have said what I did to Blunt. I mean, I didn't say anything at him. I
think a big chunk of it, though, was when I was chatting with him. He kept going to the vineyard and not knowing why, and I think I reminded him of why, and it's caused him to just drop even further than what's been going on. Because I'm pretty sure up there at the vineyard was where Brooker admitted to cheating on him, so he probably spiraled remembering all of that as well. So she admitted to it all. So he's just fucking... I think everything probably that's been going on just finally got to him.
Yeah. I think things have gotten so dodgy. I think, do you know the phrase misery loves company?
I've heard of it, but never really used.
Those that tend to be miserable, they tend to hang around misery. Except the problem is when you're a marshal, those that are miserable can kind of force you along. And eventually some of their misery begins to implant itself onto you. And my fear, because I've been watching since I've been back, it's been nearly a year now. No, over a year. I started patrolling again December 2024. Maybe November.
I was gonna say it's been more than a year because you were definitely hired before I was, and I've only just hit a year.
Well, I was on the skeleton crew. But I'd taken a lot of time off. I had to do some politics over in Washington. But
Yeah.
when I eventually made my way back, I've been watching just this swift deterioration. I look left, I look right, and every day there's more individuals that are less concerned for why, like, how do I put this? the why behind things. This vehicle I pulled over, why did they speed? What are they doing? What's inside? And instead it slowly turned into something else. And slowly the only things left are just misery. And those that aren't miserable, the miserable want to make miserable. And I think eventually when I step back, when as many others have already, that's all that's going to be left. And I think that's solely, I'm not the only one that's starting to feel that way. At least this is, I think that's where I'm sort of locked right now. And I'm wondering if Blunt might be feeling the same.
Surprised.
It was never like this before. I think that's why. No, never.
Wow, that sounds like a fucking miracle compared to what it is nowadays.
Yeah. Things tended to have a purpose, but I think the wrong people got power. And I think it's a little bit too late. Anyways, I'm hopefully you see him again tomorrow. Maybe you just needed a bit of a break.
I tried to get a time frame from him before he ran off. I said, are you meaning like hours or days? And he refused to answer, and he just got on the long pin and left.
Yeah.
Because he said I need to leave for a while and wouldn't give me any sort of time indication. So I hope so, but I wouldn't be surprised if we didn't.
Yeah. I understand.
I was just hoping I could half figure out whose boat he took, because he doesn't own one, but he grabbed one and just left.
It may have been one of the Marshall boats.
Fair.
I gotta get going, Remy. I'll check in with you tomorrow.
Easy. You stay safe.
Oh, god damn it. Wait, he's twatting.
What the hell? What does that mean?
What does
Scheduled again.
Oh, scheduled. Both action
His...
and inaction have consequence, and consequence will materialize.
Now, is that actually him, or is that somebody?
Oh, that's Blunt.
His phone before and it
Yeah,
wouldn't
but
send.
did his account get hacked?
He's fully off the grid.
Shit, I was just crashing this fucking car. That's not the archivist, is it? On his account or something?
No, that's not.
Okay, that just seems really weird. With the schedule.
It's a scheduled twat. Like, in other words, he had planned these before.
What happened to Blunt? What does this even mean?
Brother, we had a hell of a day. Every day he comes on duty just like I get on duty.
Yeah.
It's just this fucking dog shit we're dealing with every fucking day.
Yeah.
What
That's
new
what
shit
happened
is
when I
Pred
tried to
gonna
text him
do?
before night.
How is the Chief Justice gonna make an excuse for another exception? Oh, but you know what? Fuck Sparks for typing one sentence that may have made her people feel bad. So fuck Sparks, right? No. Or I don't know. Hey, it's okay to fuck around with someone else's investigation, because who gives a shit? Oh, you know what else? You know what else, Luca? You know what else?
What?
Nothing matters.
Don't say that. What we
Fuck
got?
Doc
Can't
Masters.
say that. What is? I mean, sure, fuck him. But what is going on with Blunt? I'm concerned. What does that mean?
I don't know. He got on a boat and he just fucking started going.
He left?
I don't know. I don't know.
Well, just to let you know, I talked to Spark. She's not talking about using anything with those tools. I guess I misunderstood. She's straight up just talking about going and looking at the LosSantos.me website to see what was accessed.
Oh, yeah.
It's a county website. I told her, yeah, you can do that because she has she has an authorized login as a county employee. She can look through the logs of a county website without, using those tools. Yeah, and she said, yeah, no, she never intended to use those tools. She understands those are like nuclear. You don't use those for anything.
You know what's also got me fucking fucked up? Is like, how do we know that dumb fuck didn't go and start yoinking shit out of evidence? Masters. I'm talking about Masters.
He wouldn't. I mean, that's reasonable. At that point, we could easily charge him with
He
a crime.
tried to hide the PIPA violation. I had to stop him and ask him what the fuck he's doing. Remy, we dealt with a lot just in the last 48 hours. I can't even.
It sounds like a mess.
It is not. It's such hyper. Like. It's so bad. I think these people don't want jobs. They want us to pay attention to them. It's like. Remy. We had a guy come back after months of sequester just to sit around the MDT for like 3 hours a day saying he's figuring things out, just scrolling through the MDT, telling us he wanted to bridge a gap between us and the marshals. And then when I finally said, hey man, just fucking transfer, it turns out he tried to sign a fucking contest against legislation. Like, what is wrong with these people?
He's on the contest for the master legislation and the due process legislation. They're contesting both at the moment.
Which one's a due process?
The due process that's up. Pred posted a contest and his name was on it also.
I don't even know what's on due process.
I'm not sure what's changing, but they've contested it. It's up there.
But he hasn't even filed the what? Wait a minute.
Oh, also the due
It's
process
the same
one's the exact
list.
same list. Yeah.
Huh? Wait, so how do we know they actually signed both? If it's a copy paste.
Good question.
All right, Remy, hang in there, all right?
Yeah.
All right,
You look after yourself.
you take care.
Bye.
Bye. send it off the bridge.
No, I'm not gonna send him off the bridge. I'm not. We got to figure out what the hell's going on with Blunt. What do you mean this guy just like? So he's physically
Look, I
okay.
spoke to him. How crazy it was. I like the amount of just like abnormal shit that happened today that was just gross.
Just broke him?
No, that I was dealing with, right?
Yeah.
And I told you first I'm dealing with one thing and then the next thing, and it was just gross. And like, okay, let me put it this way. Every phone call today was a phone call that might as well have been someone calling me and saying, "Hi, Brian, I'm retarded." Like that was it, you know? Like it was literally, you might as well have replaced my scenarios today with phone calls that consisted of me picking up the number or the phone and someone saying, "Hi, Brian, I'm retarded." And my response being, "Well, I can't help you with that." But the thing is, I can't just say, "I can't help you with that." I have to be nice, right? And like slowly explain to them like something a little bit more like touchy-feely, right? So I want you to imagine this. I'm just trying to condense everything. Just imagine that. It's not exactly like that, but that gives you a good summary. So imagine this happens like 6 times, right? And so Blunt comes on duty and I tell him about those things. And I don't know, maybe it made him crash out too. Like, I guess, like, maybe I just want, maybe to some degree, I just want people to be, like, nice to each other a little bit. Just a little bit.
You don't have to be nice. Just be professional and work in good faith. Like, you don't have to like us.
It's not just us, though. It's fucking everybody.
I mean, yeah, the LSPD and BCS don't get along either.
Shift 1 and Shift 2 don't either. It's just these people are making everybody miserable is the problem, and nothing's stopping it.
A lot of clicks, a lot of cult of personalities.
No, it's one. No? Everyone else just wants to do their shit. Brother, yesterday night, I had a conversation with Ruby up until midnight, and poor Ruby's like, me and Oxby just, like, she was talking about I shouldn't be surprised if she's an officer tomorrow. Now, don't get me wrong, sometimes Ruby can be a little, like, exaggerative, but, like, why? She got pulled in a room with, like, Rhodes and Maxwell, and, like, I guess that conversation didn't go well. And I'm just like, brother, why are these people walking into a shift that they have no ownership of, being jealous, and taking it on a shift that's actually working? Brother, every time I'm on shift 2, it feels like it's a police force. Working together, and these miserable lowlives just want these people to be miserable too. I'm done with it. I really am. These are miserable people wanting others miserable. And I think that's where it's tough. And that's why.
Yeah.
And we are powerless. We've already tried the system. And the system screamed back that there is no path forward. And I think that's where I'm at. And we were forced to use the system. We did something we didn't want to do. And what did we get out of it at the end of their end? No accountability, 0 correction. We lost Ruth. Sparks is already done with prosecuting. Blunt. Other marshals like Nakota today, I should have handled it myself. Poor guy was hating his life today. Why? Because it was, how do we entertain like a fucking criminal. And if that's not enough, you get another fucking phone call on how we entertain them even further. And the fact that, you know, like I have to pretend this isn't happening is insane to me. No, fuck that shit. Fucking DOJ is fucking jerking them off too. They may say they're not, and they may base on some of their rulings this way or another, but fucking horseshit, man. I mean, to a degree. I think they're falling into the stupid trap of everything should be 50-50. Everyone needs to walk out happy. No, then why worry about a law and order then? Like, why would the law matter?
We can't have oversight then if we need to keep everybody happy.
Yeah. No, I think the system is already fucked. I really want to have that honest conversation. I mean, I start to, but I sometimes hesitate because sometimes the truth can be can anger, if that makes sense, right?
Mm-hmm. No, yeah, 100%. Especially if it's holding people accountable and stuff, people start getting upset. Absolutely.
Yeah. All right. Well, see what tomorrow brings.
Yeah, but if you're not, look, if you're feeling low on energy, or not low on energy, but just
Lucas,
over what's going on culturally, then what are we gonna do about it? I mean, there's got to be something. There's got to be.
I don't think we can. I think. I was told that the docket. Here, look, I'm gonna be honest with you. I had trust in change. I'm now very much doubting the change in the DOJ. I'm gonna tell you why. The amount of fucking sweat that happened on the docket was insurmountable. Insurmountable. And we were told that's going to stop. Okay. Even though this pre-trial, what the fuck's the difference? And so I think part of that big thing, when I was told to come and talk about a fucking warrant with someone,
Come back here.
made me realize it was bullshit. Does that make sense? Bro, Nakota was there for 2 hours. And then there was an ask for a meeting over it with an attorney I was told was likely going to lose their bar. And I stood there and I was hearing this. I'm like, wait, maybe Sparks was fucking right. She had her doubts. She just said them out loud. Right? I mean, perception goes both ways.
Yeah.
Like, you know, the worst thing about it is, like, how often is there going to be these side conversations, right? For God knows, hours on end. I mean, like, how much, like, I don't know. There's no fucking backbone. There really isn't.
The government's too busy cannibalizing itself since I've been hired as a marshal to actually be effective.
Yeah.
That's what it seems like. You know, change is a good thing, but sometimes too much of it too quickly, or repetitive change for the sake of change, it can really destroy any sort of You know what I mean? Like,
oh shit, he sent another one?
who?
Not every choice closes a door, but some light the building on fire, let it burn. Maybe I'm right. Maybe you just let it burn.
Not gonna lie, I'm getting very uncomfortable with those twats, but it's a personal thing. Don't worry about it.
Maybe he's right. Maybe we just let everything burn. Listen, if we pull out and there is no accountability and no one's going to do it,
Ryan, I just had to let that kind of sink in, what you said and all that. I don't know what's going on with Blunt. Okay, I don't know.
I think he's feeling what I'm feeling.
Sure, but you're not saying let it all burn. That's a little concerning. We don't also know what he's talking about.
We
but it might
can.
be the system.
Let's let it all fucking burn. He's right. I feel like the system cheated on me.
You mean you feel cheated by the system? Not cheated on. Look, I'm trying not to be apathetic either, because I'm not. It does feel hopeless. I'm just trying to be stoic in the face of the fact that it does feel a little hopeless.
Look, how about we ignore SASM for a second?
Okay.
Would this change if we're BCSO? No, it'd be the same thing.
No.
It'd be the same. That's my problem. Our ability to conduct in like matters of accountability is irrelevant. And that's why that's the problem. If we're BCSO today or another department tomorrow, if we lost every ability to hold another department accountable, the problem does not change. Back in the day, when we were in the LSPD,
yeah,
the departments could have been against each other on small shit, but you never were able to interfere in police work. And that line has been crossed.
Well, just think back in the day, there was never a time that the state troopers had to sit there and lock away special investigations behind a lock and key because they were worried about people leaking it. It happened once in a while, and I do remember some investigations being quote-unquote classified, but like they didn't need entire categories and levels of classification because you had so many people that just recklessly would just go and use it as their daily tea. Major state-level investigation.
That's right. It's a charade.
Oh, God. You're starting to get to me now.
It's a charade. Who am I fighting for? I'm not even fighting for the state when the state is sleeping with the criminals. I'm talking about my mom.
Well, I wouldn't go that far, I guess. I mean, she's not complicit, right? I mean,
she wanted to have a meeting over a warrant.
right, but that's not necessarily the same as trying to purposely, possibly, or
She said she's the state now. Brad is fucking the state.
Oh, okay, I get it.
There's a violent criminal that is fucking the state, Luca.
I mean, he was the chief of police. You should ring up Davis. You know, what about the big guns, Brian? That's what you used to do. You wouldn't let them demoralize you like this. You'd hit the big guns. If you had to, you'd get the football
It's
out
not
and turn the key.
demoralized. I just don't have anything to fight for. That's the thing that's lost.
That sounds pretty demoralized.
It is. I know it's demoralized, but I'm just saying there needs a replacement, right? You need to be able to fight something, right? I've always needed that. Like, as a leader, I've needed that. The thing, the beacon. But I have to ask myself after today, do I give a fuck what the archivist does? Do I give a shit what the faceless does? I've slowly, that's eroded away. When we go to war, when I went to war for San Andreas, it was for this fucking state. I had gangs coming up to me. I remember Flippy coming down in his fucking helicopter ready to fight. You know, I had the fucking this, that, and the third all coming in to, you know, join in. We had galvanized a lot of people within the city. Problem is, they're as battered and bruised as we are. And just look at fucking ADMC. Nothing came out of that. Nothing. Look, I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna get some rest. I'll be back tomorrow, and I don't know if I'm gonna see man coming in.
What does that mean?
Tomorrow I'm gonna be a shitlord.
See, that's what I like to hear. You gotta fight fire with fire,
Yeah.
Brian. That's it. You gotta fight fire with fire.
Until Blunt comes back, I'm gonna be that shitlord.
You got to remember, you're sitting at a poker table, right? And each seat at that poker table is one of these department heads or a department in general. And everybody's got a hand. What they don't realize is you have a permanent royal flush.
Hey, Davenport, you busy?
Nothing to worry about.
No, just
All right. Could you take a moment and take Pred's dick out of your mouth? I had a conversation I wanted to have with you.
You know, speak to me with respect, otherwise I ain't saying shit.
Is it because you got something in your mouth, or? I'm sorry. I'm only kidding. Relax, it's just a joke.
Bro,
I do it, Davenport.
Oh, just kidding.
No,
You like that?
Sorry. Hey, what do you need, Bron?
Hey, not too much. How have you been? We haven't
Pretty good,
spoken in a bit.
Oh, fantastic.
You got really mad there for a second. I'm sorry. Was that too much?
No, I mean, you do you, man.
Yeah. Was it good at least on a scale of 1 to 10? I'm trying to be I'm trying to learn how to be a shitlord.
That might have been the worst person to test.
Not really, because it would have to have some sort of basis to it for it to actually work.
Well, I don't think you're actually gonna put his penis in your mouth. Like, I think we both know that. Sorry,
No, but I mean,
I gotta step away. I gotta step away. The most ridiculous thing. I'm so
well, I
sorry.
mean, there's like, I'll give you amusement for 5 minutes, so I guess it was worth it.
Oh my god. Oh fuck.
Anyway, what can I do for you?
How's shift 3 been?
That's been pretty good, actually.
Okay, that's good.
Cruising along.
All right.
As it always does.
All right.
Hello?
I'm so sorry. I'm laughing at my own ridiculousness.
Okay, no worries. I can give you a minute if you want.
Yeah, thank you. Oh, fucking goddamn it. Okay, I'm good. Holy fuck. Holy shit.
Yeah. Give me a sec, mate. Hold on. Yeah, Brian, what did you need, sorry?
Hold on, give me a sec. Let me call you right back.
All right, no worries. So.
I can't do this, chat. I can't be this shitlord. I feel like I played a serious character so long, I feel like it might go really poorly. Even though that is... Oh my god. All right. Okay. Oh my god. All right. Okay. All right. I'm good.
Yeah.
Who does detective stuff in the LSPD in shift 3?
Remy.
Wait, is that all?
He does that sort of stuff. There's Dark.
Okay.
He's sort of later in shift 3.
Was that like the second half by shift 1?
Oh, what was that? Sorry, the phone cut out.
Is that the second half of shift 3?
Yeah, I mean, sometimes he's around early, sometimes he comes around a bit later. It's sort of, you know.
Oh, okay.
Depending on what he's got going on.
Easy.
Actually, I'm not too sure about his schedule. But...
Do you think you can get me a list of who they are and send me a text?
I mean, that's pretty much the same. Remy and Dark's the only two people.
They're the only ones interested in, like, investigations? The reason I'm asking is we're trying to compile
I thought you asked
list.
who does it now, currently.
No. Like,
list.
who's...
I could do an interest list.
Yeah, okay. Easy.
If you want an interest list, but yeah, when it comes to who actually does that sort of stuff, it'd be Remy and Dark.
I gotcha. Okay. All right. Easy. Yes. I'm up late, and I figured I'd give you a call and grab that. We are compiling a list, so if you're able to get me a list in the next 48 hours, if it's going to take longer, that's fine as well. But the sooner, sooner the better, even if it's incomplete. So,
okay, yeah, I can.
All right.
Gauge people's interest in it or whatever, and let you know.
Okay, easy. All right, I appreciate it. All right.
All right, no worries.
Bye.
Yeah.
I fucking yo, chat, show us some love. I fucking poor guy. I wanted to die the first person. Listen, yo, be sure to show him. Oh my god. my god. Wait, where did oh. Yo, fuck.
What's up? Oh my god, that's the worst person you probably could have done.
Wait,
that
why?
To. Brother. Every time I talk to him, I don't think he jokes around a lot. You know what I mean? He's not like the. He's real serious.
Brother, well,
He's
listen.
really serious. Is he offended?
He said. Oh my god. Oh fuck.
So you're doing this all day tomorrow?
I mean, different shit. I think it'd be fun.
I mean, they've
a
got
little bit. I mean, listen, they're jokes, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean.
Yeah. I mean,
my
plenty of
favorite
people
is
got
when
my
I start
power.
10-3ing people tomorrow.
Oh man. You know, I might have to get up. I might try to get up early for that one. I might have to hear some of this.
Listen, I'm not going to go that deep. I at least apologize immediately. You know what I mean? All right.
Sparks,
how you doing, Sparks?
Miserable.
Oh,
Wait, why?
Because everyone gets to use the cool toys and I get shoved in the corner.
Wait, how?
We're talking about the hacker tool. I think she's talking about the hacker tools that we got.
Wait, doesn't she have access to it?
Yeah, but we told her not to use them for anything because, you know, can't use that stuff to, like, you know, we can investigate them, but we can't use them on other databases.
Sparks, you can use the tools.
Thank you, sir.
But hold on. Hey. Come back. Warrants.
Why?
To access other computers?
The computer system's owned by the state. That's what I was trying to tell Kovacic earlier. The IP addresses come back to the LS County Mayor's office. It's owned by the state of San Andreas. And then I was told to stop using the tool, so I did.
Sparks, are you being? I'm gonna come with me.
Yes, sir.
Actually, you know what, McAllister, can you go outside?
Oh, okay.
Go! Come on, let's go.
Yeah.
Good boy.
Yeah.
Honestly, good work this week.
Thank you.
All right. Do you know that that's not our shit?
Yes, sir.
So how are we gonna hack a different state fucking computer, Sparks?
I wasn't talking about hacking the system, sir.
Oh, then what do you want to do?
I wanted consent from the mayor's office, or if we inherently have access to the mayor's office, or systems within the state, I wanted to see what was downloaded because I downloaded something. That information that's on that terminal, all of that stuff, the website that you sent to Brazil, that's the IP address to LosSantos.me, which is owned by the Los Santos County Mayor's office. Which means all that data that they've been downloading and transferring and things like that have been from the LS County Mayor's office.
The thing we thought was Brazil was actually the fucking LosSantos.me.
Affirm, sir. Would you like to see?
Sparks, we're going to work on something, okay?
Yes, sir.
You, and I don't want you to take this the wrong way, but you like to give a lot of half answers. So sometimes the perception of your intent looks very, very bad. And I'm going to give you an example, right? For example, you say I can't use the tools, right? When I'm like, what's going on? Your answer should be, I'm giving an example, right? You give the full context. You say, I don't think Luca understands. And you give all that other information, you know what I mean? Instead of us having to pry it out. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
All right. I want you to try to work on that a little bit. Because and I want you to consider this, right? Had I known this information, this makes a lot more sense, right? But absent that, with the kind of quarter answer, half answer, I'll put it this way. You are not that dissimilar from myself. Genuinely. In the sense that you probably have a much broader understanding of what a certain problem set is. And maybe, to a degree, it's probably frustrating explaining to really stupid people, because there are a lot of stupid people, the details of that information, because they're just not going to get it. Or 95% of the time, they're not going to pay attention because they don't actually give a shit. But some of us will. But without the full context, and even if you need to take a minute to be like, let me give the full scope of what's going on, be able to summarize it in a sentence or two. This is what's going on. This is why I want to do this, right? Comes across a little bit different. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, yeah. No, go ahead.
I used to do that, and I would constantly be cut off because it would become long-winded, so I've stopped doing that. So instead, I've been giving partial information to give out what I need to give out, what I think needs to be heard.
I tend to do the same, and I get really frustrated, and I notice you do the same thing. And that's why I'm kind of giving you this advice, and I genuinely mean that. I mean, you've heard me. I go into this whole diatribe of explaining an entire fucking painting because I know that the other person probably won't get it otherwise. And then other times I'll just be like, well, I need to do this. And someone will be like, well, can you explain why? And it'll be a dumb question. And then I get annoyed because I'm like, that question is so dumb, but you don't want to know the full answer. So it does become that challenge to find a way to summate it a little bit more. People are simple, Sparks. It's just unfortunate reality. It's easier to just be like, poo poo pee pee, I want to press the buttons. You know what I mean?
I understand, sir.
Which is unfortunately what everyone else was doing earlier. Not here, but
Right, which is not something I would ever do, and I don't plan on utilizing any tools that are given to us by a criminal enterprise to access our private systems, because there could be something that we don't know because we have access that they don't.
Yeah. Okay. All right, that makes a little bit more sense. I think what was relayed to me and Lucas seemingly was very different, so we had a misunderstanding. So, okay. All right. Go ahead. Please.
Yes, sir. I tried explaining that, but it was just we're not doing that explanation. So I said, okay. And it's not my place to challenge. We're not doing this.
When was this?
Earlier, sir.
Oh, in the observatory?
Yes, sir.
Okay. My apologies.
Nothing to apologize for. It was a direct order.
Okay.
I should not have snapped outside. That was unbecoming of me.
Yeah. Listen, look, it's not your fault. It's been a very shitty day.
I have a concern that this access will be granted to LSPD, to people who already chose to obfuscate, and they're going to start violating rights because they have access to something that they don't understand. Furthermore, they've been trying, someone through Caliber has been talking to me on the terminal. So if LSPD gets access to that, I can see the archivist giving them what is essentially hints to lead them into having access to systems that they shouldn't. So I have a deeper concern there.
I am crashing out because of that concern.
It wasn't intentionally to be a. I'm bringing up a point, sir. I apologize. It wasn't intentionally there to aggravate anyone.
No. I mean, I am crashing out so hard. I don't know if I want to do this anymore.
I don't know if what I'm saying is making sense.
No, it is. What you're saying is exactly my fear.
And I'm not trying to like prevent people from joining in on the investigation. You know, I wish I could have had Miller, but now he's doing exactly what we had been afraid of from the beginning.
You're right.
He proved our point, which we didn't want our point proven, sir.
It was so disheartening for me today when I hope they all die to the faceless, unrelated to anything that we do, so that the PD can be a better place.
Sir.
I think this has been going on for a while. Oh my God, Luca, I'm sorry, man. Luca already had to hear this for 2 hours of me crashing out.
No.
Sir, I do apologize if there was any implication to anything.
No, there wasn't.
My intention.
It wasn't. It was kind of like I was not dismissing your concern. That is a fault of mine where I had already crashed out to it. And so I didn't want you to also crash out going down the line of what next. Because I think you and I both know that that isn't worth doing anymore. Is that this guy or Dark or Maxwell or Opal or Brandy or Rhodes who decided to do all this, and it wasn't until the archivist twatted out 10 minutes before this was found. All Riker, Juno, all the others that could have been working on it, they saw this and they're like, huh? I remember calling Riker and being like, hey, how's it going? It's like, these are shit people, I think. They decided to do it in the background. And then when I asked the chief what the fuck was going on, he tried to act like it wasn't a big deal. So
I think what breaks my heart the most is I've had information that I saw investigations Miller was on. It was a drug trafficking case where I had interrogated a suspect of his who I had a rapport with as a previous client. And I provided that information to him to the point where I was a witness in his drug trafficking case, to the point where I interrogated his suspect and got her to admit that she was the one creating and selling the information.
It's not Miller's fault, though. It's Maxwell and it's Rhodes. They enabled it.
Told him to, but he's an adult, sir. He made the decision to proceed.
We have a chain of command for a reason, right? You don't.
Yes, sir.
It's like if I told you you're allowed to do whatever the fuck you want and you started affecting other people, I'm responsible for realigning you, right? First blunt, Ruth prior to that. I went down. Now he's gone. He's done. He's given up. This is him. He's done.
I can't do it anymore, man. You're right, Brian. There's no reason to do it.
I mean,
what do you mean
realistically,
there's no reason to do it?
We got this fucking like hacking shit, right? Like, what are we supposed to be like? Hey, so these motherfuckers, like, this is what I was crashing out about earlier, is that this shit, right? Okay, like, luckily the archivist said that he's got to make some other one, right? Okay. Or not the archivist, the IT guy. All right, fine.
He's got to make one.
But,
correct.
But the thing is Like, just the implication that another law enforcement agency decided to hide all this information, didn't write shit, and that dumb cunt Rhodes, right, and his fucking pussy ass fucking baby back has no like fucking backbone unless Pred's got his dick up his ass, decides to try to convince me he did nothing wrong. Like, but that's the craziest thing. Is like, I don't know who he's trying to convince in the phone call. He stood next to other people. This guy stood, I saw because I looked at the blip. I noticed the way he was talking. Look at the blip. He had a fucking crowd around him. Fucking yikes, man. You know what I mean? Like, brother, this is a terrorist and you're trying to play a game of Uno with something you don't understand. Guy didn't even have an answer to anything. No information.
I'm gonna call Lucian and I'm gonna be like, can you guys just make like a book of puzzles for 5-year-olds and let them solve that while we try to have a conversation with you? Because that's what they want to fucking do, sir.
But it doesn't matter. Here's the thing. I ain't even about this. It's the fact, Sparks. It's the fact that it's the archivist today, right? And for all we know, this shit already had 3 hacking tools on it. Now let me pose something to you. That script, all right, irrespective of what the truth is, we know that script that was on our fucking computer was sending remote information to a remote like archivist server, right?
Yes, sir.
Now the IT guy says it's unlikely other things were uploaded to it. We only know that because he told us. We don't know this as a fact.
Correct.
But these bozos could have went onto it and not thought any better, because we're talking about corrupt Maxwell, Rhodes, who's literally too dumb to understand what PC is or read the docket. All right. And fucking Miller. What? Which part? Well, yeah, Rhodes still hasn't read Pred's fucking case. He still doesn't. Yes, he told me in the call that he's not even sure if what Pred did was wrong. The guy's a dumb fuck. So hypothetically, in a very, very reasonable scenario, they could have broke into that. And this is what I was explaining to Angel on the way, and what was causing me to crash out. He's like, all right, so all this work that these people did, you don't give a fuck about it? Rhodes didn't give a shit. I mean, at the end, he started to turn a little bit, but it was a 2-hour conversation. Sparks, if they cracked into that thing, that puts into investigation, the entire investigation into question.
Everything at the points, no, everything at the points for the poisonous tree. And how would we have known?
How would we have known?
We wouldn't have.
And if we believe that they may have, how do you, as a good conscience investigator, ignore it?
You don't. You go back and do what you can and hope that someone goes inevitable discovery rule, ha ha ha, which I don't think we should ever do in San Andreas, by the way.
Oh, yeah, inevitable. Oh, that's not going to ever happen.
Inevitable discovery. You know what that is, sir, right?
Yeah, yep.
Okay. Yeah, that should never be something that we utilize ever. Unless there's 3 cops on duty, we need a search warrant. Someone hid something somewhere. We create a search warrant. We try to get it done, and then we have to go and, like 0.01% chance that that should ever be used. So, regardless.
So,
yeah,
today has showed me that we actually need to lock down more. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, in a way, it's like, it's actually, you know, the worst thing about it. Did you notice Miller's report title?
It has the gold pie symbols on it.
Yeah, why do you think that's the case?
Because they've had, that's why I mentioned it yesterday. They've had access to certain reports that
I think it's maybe it's just the, was it just the timeline?
I may just be the timeline. That's why I mentioned to you and Brooker is making new reports and just copy and pasting the information.
Yeah.
And then you, since I don't have access to that portion of Pi, we have to go through all the old reports, basically, since November.
Yeah, I would go. Oh, you can't even see what's shared.
No, sir. If you trust me, I can have that access. I'll do it right in front of you, and then I'll tell you when I'm done to see if that share, so you don't have to do it. Like, I don't mind doing the grunt work. I just have to have temporary access to be able to see the share portion of Pi.
I'm going to be honest. I never expected in a million years for people to be this shitty.
Fair.
To even suspect it was needed. If you're willing to hide your behavior on this, you're willing to do even worse.
Yes,
and
that's
we're
the
talking
problem. Why didn't
about
they tell
someone
us?
who has done so much. Like, if this was, look, yesterday those fucking idiots raided Frederick White for a fucking book.
Yeah, no, that's fucking dumb.
They raided for a book. I have no idea how that search warrant was signed. You know why it probably was? Probably because they thought one of us had something to do with it.
Maybe. It was the faceless stuff, right?
It was. They arrested him and they said there's no book, therefore he must have book in house. Like,
that's not how that works. It could be anywhere.
I know. That's the thing.
Could be in the ocean. Could be in a friend's car. Could
I
be
was
into the clowns.
When
could
I
be
heard
the crackheads to eat.
Because I was getting asked like, why is Frederick locked? And I'm like, huh? You know what's worse? Frederick White
listening
was fucking arrested before the execution one. So I don't know how they even presumed it was a faceless thing. Hold on, let me give you access real quick.
And then I'll let you know when I'm done going.
What access does she need for this? I'll give you Marshall for now, and then we'll just remove it later.
It won't take me. It'll take me 5. You'll be able to remove it in 10 minutes or less, like right in front of me. I'm just gonna check the share, so it's not an issue. I appreciate the trust, sir. Is it really annoying when I give like half information? Is that not like
I think you come across as extremely rude and condescending.
It's not intentional.
I know you're trying to just not, but like even what you said to Angel over here, and then you have a frustrated tone. It comes across very nasty, even though I don't think you intend it. And like I said, I think I may understand you better than you may realize, because I used to do the same. And it's just getting used to... Listen, I shouldn't even say that, because I don't think that's a fair thing to say necessarily. But I can pick up on it, and I know you intend well. And I know it's, sometimes you get the frustration added to it. But I think sometimes you say things that come across as really condescending. And I know that that's not what you necessarily mean, right? So,
no, sir. It's never intended to be that way. I was frustrated because I came in and I was on duty for 5 minutes, got picked up, and then everything else was happening.
Yeah.
So it just happened to be that particular case.
Yeah.
I also was not expecting to have to deal with Angel in my time zone.
Oh, yeah, it was, hopefully things will get smooth with you too. I will say this, for what it's worth. Yes, I think that, I think she's got to work on herself as well. Because I think she's got very, she's unnecessarily critical of you and is way too bending backwards for other people, which I find strange.
I don't understand how she didn't understand what my apology was. It was, I'm sorry, I fucked up. Here's why I did what I did. That's not an excuse. I'm sorry that I did that, and I plan on working to get it better. That's exactly how you're taught in therapy to apologize.
I mean, I don't know what to tell you. 3 of us were in that room. She's the only one that didn't get it. So if that wasn't enough for her to realize, I mean, I don't know what to tell you, you know? Listen, you look, I'm going to, can I just say this? You're not going to like this answer.
I'm sorry, sir.
You don't got to apologize, but you're not going to like this answer. You needed to be the bad guy, just like Ruth needed to be Pred's bad guy before. You then became it. It's the same reason I'm it. It's because some of these, with all, like, look, there is an extent where people need an enemy so that they don't become the enemy themselves. And unfortunately, I wish Angel had a bigger backbone than she has shown herself to have. She's not hyper bad or anything like that, but I think she's conceding a little too hard. So, you know, I think that's what that was.
There's no way to see if someone has a report bookmark once it's not shared with them, right? I feel like that's a little odd. If I bookmark a report that's shared with me and then it's not shared with me anymore, I don't know if that is a thing that can happen.
I have no idea.
Okay. You're good to remove access. I don't see anything in particular from the time that what was it, November? Right? When Pi was made? I don't October. I think it's Brooke Ruth made the first report on November 11th, and then all the other reports before that. Maybe.
No, I think it was the timeline that I removed. There's a timeline at everything.
Affirm, yeah. Everything else, which in and of itself is really scummy because if he was off the investigation but still had access to something, he didn't tell us. So,
Angel, we had the chief of police, a member of high command, all that were like, hey, let's go and do this behind their back like a fucking game. Anybody who participated in that, as far as I'm concerned, is a shitty person because they decided to fuck over the investigators that have nothing to do with these eye investigations and whatever problems they may have with, like, myself or you, for example, by extension of the court cases.
I still have access to things I should not.
I think that's just a... You gotta restart your MDT.
Yeah, I did. I'll restart.
Oh, I didn't save it.
No, I just want to make sure that it's removed. You know what I mean? I should not have access to things like that. So.
Yep. There you go.
I reviewed all the PI reports. It doesn't seem like anything shared, but if they bookmarked it, I have no idea if that means anything. So,
all right, easy. All right. You have a good night. Hey, and look, it's not the end of the world. I just
no, we'll figure it out, sir.
Yeah, and I'm gonna go find Purpose.
Let me know if you find Blonde.
Have a good night, sir.
I think he's also looking for Purpose too. You know?
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, can I ask something that you probably don't want to talk about? Do you know when the next one of the court cases is coming up?
No, it's fine. I can talk about it. I just said if someone is able to take it, that's fine. I'm not gonna drop my obligation. Currently, no. I think there's something coming up with one of Blunt's cases, but as far as Carmine is concerned, my whole goal tonight was to post their evidence that they need. That's the only case that we really have left. I think the appeal for Pred, I mean, he can get expunged in a week and a half. I don't understand why they're still pursuing it, but okay. I think that's coming up next week. Let me double check.
There's a Carmine one. Do you know when that is?
The appeal. It just what got posted. I don't know. I imagine probably sooner than later. Let's see, judicial appeal.
I don't know how any of this shit works on this. Like, it's still in scheduling. Are they waiting on us or what's going on?
For which capacity? Which case, sir?
So let's start with judicial appeal.
So on Saturday, it says the court determined that the judicial appeals accepted and oral arguments will be heard in person. So, all right, cool. So the oral arguments will be heard in person. I posted mine updated, and that was Saturday. No one else just please advise which days work best for party. I stated my availability, and then 2 days go by, nothing has happened.
So am I
And
correct
no.
in saying, but that no, wait, so this is the shit that pisses me off. Fuck. Wait,
The
so
judge asked
you're
for
the only
availability?
one that's done it
Yes.
manually? So why do these
Yes.
fucking retards keep crying that you're not putting shit up?
No. I literally responded to him. Let's see. He posted at... I responded to him 2.5 hours after he posted, and then no one posted anything. Yeah, he posted at 01:15 GMT on Saturday, which was Friday essentially, and then I posted 2.5 hours later at 03:45 GMT, and no one said anything, except for Fred, which he just posted a giant paragraph of whatever that is.
Okay.
So.
And then we got the Penumbra one. What is this?
Oh, let me go back. PD versus Penumbra. That is a blunt thing, but just in case he's missing, I guess I'll need to step in. Yeah, no. Looks like that was posted. It's still in scheduling, so I guess Atlas is probably reviewing.
So they didn't pick a date yet.
No, that has not been that isn't the date. And then the Carmine one, the appeal for Carmine for his dumb thing. Grayson posted his availability, and then Blunt will need to post his. So.
Oh my God, Blend is fine. He says, I have another matter booked for Tuesday and won't be available till 6 p.m. Oh my God, he just took a little break.
Where did he post that?
In the Assassin vs. PD Penumbra.
He just... Oh yeah, look at that, he did! Oh, it was 2 o'clock. That wasn't... that. Well, right now it's a different time. That was
He
like
says,
a million
I have
hours ago.
another matter booked. Maybe he went to wherever the matter was. Oh my God.
Oh yeah, it could be.
If Blunt doesn't come back to this,
be.
I am going full shitlord mode, by the way.
Can I have his position?
Just to give you an idea of shitlording, I called up Davenport just because he's LSPD, and it said, hey, do you have a second to talk? He goes, yeah, or do you need to first take a Pred's dick out of your mouth?
Oh my
He goes,
God,
excuse
sir.
me. And I go, it's like, if I'm going to open my, and I'm like, why? Open your mouth. Like, why do you still have his dick in it?
Jesus fucking Christ. Sir.
I did joke.
The double
but,
down
like-
was crazy.
Yeah.
No, it was the double
Poor
down
guy,
that got
poor
me.
guy.
I broke in the double down.
I was like, listen, I
had to pull over and get out. I was dying. Davenport of all people. Oh my God.
Basically, it's all just pending question mark. I've got to post the evidence that they asked for me to post in Carmine, and then I'll move on.
Hey, what is the shit that what is it? What was it? Do you guys know what happened with what's his name? Maple and the clowns?
Which clown?
Oh, he said he would shoot them, right? Okay, never mind. You
what?
probably weren't there. There's a whole thing where
What the hell?
Maple let Remy get attacked by not a clown, by somebody.
I'm familiar with that. It was passed on to PD High Command. I don't know if anything happened.
What was it?
I have no idea. So Blunt was, so it was Blunt, Maple, and Remy, and the clown, whatever clown was trying to hit her with a crowbar, and Blunt said, "Don't do that. I'm going to shoot you." And then Maple said over the intercom on his car, "No, the fuck you're not." He says, "If you're in shift 3, you're going to follow my orders since I run shift 3." And he says, "Well, what are you going to do when one of your officers is hit?" This was weeks ago. I have no idea if anything resolved. All I know is Blunt gave it to High Command. I don't know the specifics.
How you doing?
Doing all right.
Hey,
Who's he calling?
do you know who Snuffleupagus is?
Snuffleupagus, yeah.
Yeah. Is there a reason people are going around calling you Snuffleupagus? I just learned this a couple minutes ago.
No, never heard of it before.
I think we should all go to
Is that
bed.
it, Brian?
Yeah, no, I'm
a
trying to
little
understand.
late.
I just had a clown walk up to me and say
Blunt?
something about Snuffleupagus,
Am
and
I
I'm
slightly concerned?
something about like a case that's ongoing, and they
that?
said Snuffleupagus knows, and they said to give you a call.
Just cracking like
You've never heard anything about this?
No.
I can't just
I
be
don't know.
whimsy about it. Like, is he in danger? Is he like, what's up with this?
Huh. Okay. Huh. You sure? Are you fucking with me?
No, I think you're fucking with me, if anything. But no, this is the first time hearing it.
Why would I be fucking with you asking about Snuffleupagus?
Because of the comment you made to Davenport about having Pred's dick in his mouth.
Why did it offend you?
It didn't offend me. It just seemed unprofessional.
Well, I mean, if he's got,
unnecessary.
if Davenport's got his dick in his mouth, I mean, I can see that being offensive. You know what I mean? Like, you know.
I just saw it as unnecessary, so I don't know what I don't know what you're up to, and you're also up a lot later than you tend to be. So I'm wondering if you're just a little bit loose-ended right now.
You asking if I'm drunk?
No, not drunk. Probably cooked, since it's a late night.
No, I'm just kind of enjoying myself. I want to go. Listen, jealousy can hit hard. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I promise you, Davenport did not have Pred's dick in his mouth. It was only a joke.
I'm aware it was a joke, and there's no question of jealousy in the matter tonight. I don't know why there would be jealousy in question.
Wait, was he that offended by? It was a funny joke, to be honest. You should have heard his reaction. It was kind of shell shocked. Oh my god. Whatever. By the way, whatever happened between you and Blunt?
Me and Blunt?
Yeah, something about you running shift 3. What actually happened from your POV?
If that's in regards to the thing that happened with Reggie, I'm assuming.
Yeah, it was something like you let him attack Remy, and you said it was like shift 3 things.
It was it was kind of less. It was very much of a less serious situation. That Remy and Reggie were just kind of fucking around with each other, and we had the full context to it. Blunt didn't. He rolled up onto the scene. With the little context he had, he didn't make an inherently wrong call, but I kind of let him know, like, no, we don't need to escalate. We don't need to shoot Reggie in the situation. There's no need to escalate to that point. They're just fucking about with each other.
Even with the blunt object hitting, or?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was. It wasn't. It wasn't a scenario that needed any sort of escalation. And inherently, and I told Blunt this
was
when
it an
happened.
actual blunt object, or was it like a pretend object?
I don't know if it was pretend or not. It was Christmas. He was dressed as a fucking elf running around with what could have been a fake crowbar, could have been a real crowbar. We didn't arrest him for it. We didn't take a close look at it.
Okay.
What I told Blunt at the time was that inherently that is the right call to make. In most circumstances, that is the right call to make. Just in this situation with the added context that I had, we didn't need to escalate, so I told him we don't need to escalate. We don't need to make that call in the situation.
Did you or did you not say you ran shift 3?
I honestly, Knight, it's been such a long time, I don't remember. I might have, I might not have. I cannot say confidently whether or not I said that.
And do you do this with pretend guns? Like, how do you know if a gun's real or not?
No, we don't do it with pretend guns.
But with blunt objects, you do.
In this situation with Reggie, whom we have this sort of relationship with, yes, it called for not escalation to opening fire. Yeah.
What do you mean by
not every
relationship?
situation is the same. That we deal with him on a daily basis, and we know his shenaniganry, and that he's gonna fuck around.
So it's like clown shit.
Yeah, with Reggie, sometimes it's like clown shit. Yes, I think that's a great way to explain.
I got you. Okay. Yeah, Ben. All right. Okay. Easy enough. Hopefully the penis comment didn't, cause too much jealousy.
There's no jealousy in question.
Even the way you're saying it makes me think, like, I was joking the first time. Now I'm like starting to wonder if, like, why are you saying it? Why are you saying jealousy that way?
I don't think I'm saying it anyway.
And I
there's
still
no reason
think
for me
you're
to be
fucking with me over the Snuffleupagus thing.
I genuinely have no fucking clue what you're talking about in regards to Snuffleupagus.
Why I've been on duty for about 2 hours after storm, and I've already heard the phrase Snuffleupagus brought up 3 times.
This is the first I'm hearing of it.
The first 2 times there was no context as to who Snuffleupagus was, and the third time some clown goes, Maple Snuffleupagus, or something like that. And
no, this is the first I'm hearing of it.
Okay.
And Knight, there's no reason for me to have any sort of jealousy. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, Knight. There's no reason for me to have any jealousy about this joke comment.
There's a fucking clown running around, and I'm pretty sure it's not Reggie, screaming things about Snuffleupagus.
I don't know what to tell you. We deal with some stupid shit sometimes.
Okay. All right. All right.
We deal with some stupid shit sometimes.
So
And again, there's no question about any sort of jealousy. Knight, I'm married.
I don't know what you're implying right now.
I'm implying that why would I be jealous about? Why would there even be any hint of jealousy in a joke?
Because you're married?
Yeah, I'm married. I have nothing to be jealous about. Nothing to do
Okay.
with my wife. So why would I be jealous about it?
Who you married to?
Etta?
Oh, you are cheating on her.
What the fuck is wrong with you tonight?
What?
Are you on something?
Well, I
are
don't
you
know.
like? Are you just trying to piss people off? What are you? What are you getting up to?
I mean, no. If I wanted to piss you off, that'd be easy. But like, I feel like the way you're saying it, like I'm missing something.
No, I think you're digging too deep into it, and you're just trying to
I
stir
don't
the
want
pot
to
for some
dig it, if
reason.
you know what I mean.
I don't know why you're trying to like stir the pot. It's not making no fucking
I'm not
sense.
stirring. I'm wondering about Snuffleupagus, and you're lying about it.
Why the fuck would I lie about Snuffleupagus? if I
Okay,
don't know
so
what the
you
fuck you're
swear
talking
you
about?
know nothing about Snuffleupagus.
I swear that whatever the fuck you're referring to about clowns mentioning Snuffleupagus and me, I have no fucking clue what you're talking about.
Okay. All right. Okay. Well, my apologies then. And all right, but you know, just so you're aware, you know, being married does not prevent one to be jealous of another man. It's just, you know, that is a thing. Not a good defense. I mean, what you can say is you're not into penis.
I mean, I'm not. I just thought that was kind of a given by the fact that, you know, I have a wife and I'm married.
People can be into penis and vagina. That is a thing.
I guess you're not wrong.
Yeah, that's why. Like when you say, so if someone says, like, I think it's pretty. Maybe this is just like a, you know, a shift 1 and 2 thing. But if like someone was like, hey man, you know, you need this guy's dick in your mouth, and you're like, I'm married. You're kind of implying, don't tell my wife. Like, let's keep it on the down low.
That's not at all what was being implied. I didn't even consider that sort of implication.
Yeah, I mean, like it's
sure,
like,
I guess if that's how you want to look at it.
Well,
I'm not gonna sit here and tell you how to look at a comment made.
Yeah,
it's your opinion.
Yeah. All right. Okay. Well, anyways, I'm sorry for the confusion, and I hope you have a good day.
All right. You too,
All right.
mate.
Take care.
Bye-bye.
I'm just not inviting LSPD to do anything anymore.
Oh my God,
Ever,
I am such
for
a
any
shit
reason.
lord.
LSPD revealed a covert op that I was doing for Pi.
This is probably trying to tell Brian that.
How?
Okay.
How do you
Go on.
know about it?
Oh, because Rocket's going around telling people because he was told by somebody about the situation, and the only people that knew were people that I invited. Which were me, Cortez, 3 EMS, which was Violet, and Violet threatened the EMS's jobs if they talked about it, and then Remy Ironside and Crikey. And so I discussed the basic specifics with them to go in there. So cool. I'm never inviting LSPD to do anything with me ever again.
Wait, sorry. Who brought it up? Like, how did you discover this, and who do you think mentioned it?
Jeremy, who was part of the op, brought it up to me. He said he didn't want to text it, so he called me and stated that someone came into the hospital, talking about, oh, EMS went to the sewers, which was Rocket Kane. If I were to take a guess, oh no, it's fine. Never mind. I'm all good. 22, everything I just said. I understand how that leak got out. It's fine. It doesn't matter. We had to exfil
I knew
really
it was
quickly.
Miller.
I don't think it's Miller. It
You're such a fucking
Oh, wait,
shit.
wait, McAllister, he did it again.
What's up?
Yo, these fucking.
I fucking called it!
I know, I
called
told
it
him
from the
too.
start!
These fucking
Oh my
guys,
God.
they did a
Oh,
3-hour op and didn't even tell anyone else about it till afterwards. These fucking bozos, Chief, Maxwell, Brandy, Opal, they all did that. Yeah, I was like, yo, fuck these people, man. Yeah.
I warned everybody. I was like, this is exactly what he does.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Oh, yeah. Listen, I'm on full burn it down mode. Brother, one of these people working the case? I'm gonna jump on that shit.
By the way, did you guys see Lucas Miller's raid receipt? I haven't had a chance to talk to him about it yet, but he found blank books.
Sure, but he shouldn't have got a raid receipt to begin with.
Yeah, the raid warrant shit.
Yeah, it is.
This raid warrant.
He didn't have a book, so he must have had a book somewhere else. That makes sense.
I'm actually curious who signed this shit.
Okay, from my logic, right? You could really try to stretch it and say, well, other faceless operatives have been caught with a book in the past, but is that enough to necessarily raid?
No, you can't. It's really bad.
Yeah, no, it
It
is
is
really
so,
like
brother. They raided.
Yeah.
Okay, so that book doesn't matter. They raided Christmas, bro. I hope they sue them. So this could have literally. Okay, none of these things matter. Bruh.
James, are you hungry? Do you want me to grab you?
Oh my god.
No, I'm good.
No
I
way.
like, tell you the truth, during shift 3, no. I like going out. I like getting food
actually
because it
know
forces
what
me to
that
interact
is.
with people when I'm not interacting people with like a period of like 6 hours. I'm not gonna lie, because I'll be like stuck in here like catching up on paperwork, and then like I'll be like, oh, I need to interact with a person for the day.
Do you have any paperwork that you need to do?
Me, yes. I have the search warrants for the satellites. I still need to hound Falcon because I'm still waiting on my subpoena. I've been waiting 3 days on that one.
Oh no.
What else?
Oh no.
I'm moving everything over to the new subpoena tool so we can use the old one.
Okay. All right.
And then I think there's like reports that I need to catch up on because I have essentially let them fall by the wayside. Oh, maybe I'll pull Charlie's latest numbers as well. We haven't done that in a bit. I don't think Ruth's been around. Oh, yes. And then I'll also start
Wait
lining up
a
the
minute.
docket for
Based
the,
on the
Valentino case.
above, contain the booklet for the mission White partook in today, this being the attempted murder of Wilson King. No way this was signed.
So, you know what I've noticed, Director? When they see State Marshal, they put in way more effort into actually examining the subpoena and search warrant. When they see LSPD, they just give it a quick glance and then sign it.
Brother,
It's
this is
actually kind of
so
problematic.
bad.
Who signed it?
Angela, but like, do you blame the judge? This is wait, how does any of this suggest? I'm so confused.
This is why, with all due respect, like, I've been begging for this one for a while, but we need guidelines. I guess.
No, we don't need guidelines. This is what command is for.
No.
Brother,
They
how
need
are you
guidelines.
saying there's
They
a
don't
book?
need guidelines. They need command that's not going to be dog shit.
Yes, but that's what I'm saying. What I'm saying is the commanders dog shit give their command guidelines because they're not going to follow it either way. Unless they have a hard-written rule saying don't do that. I know!
Hi.
I'm not saying that we should like have to have this. I'm saying that we have to have this. That's the difference, unfortunately. Like, I begged the both of them. I said, guys, please show me the subpoenas and search warrants before you get them signed.
Oh my god, bro. This is I hope he sues them, bro. This is wait, so how are they coming to this determination? He didn't speak to anyone, did he?
So here's what happened, right? Frederick White, Andre Tyson got arrested at the same time, right?
Yeah.
Andre Tyson gets pulled into interrogation, actively admits to it being a faceless op. They seize the book off of him, which is literally like their mission brief for it. Using that, they're trying to justify that Frederick White would also have the book stashed somewhere. But if they're both out on the same mission, wouldn't Frederick White just have the... Didn't Frederick White actually have a book on him that they didn't seize?
Bro, this is so insane to me. I don't know how you articulate that. I think all... He admitted to shooting and robbing, further proving. Wait. Oh, admitted to shooting and robbing of Wilson King?
Yes, he did, yeah. So White sat down in the interrogation and said, yeah, I shot him. He pissed me off. That's the reason that we tried to kill him. And then Andre turned around and said it was a faceless mission. And then Miller came up to me and said, hey, so we've already told them we're locking down their properties and we're going to be raiding them. I said, Miller, you fucking idiot. They're going to plan to bomb or some shit on other fucking properties. And he's like, no, it's fine though. It's fine though. I'm going to go back in there and I'm going to say, hey guys, you know, either cooperate with us and line your story up with this one, or we're going to, you know, send you up on an investigative hold. I said, you can't weaponize an investigative hold like that. And then I sat down with him and I said, okay, this is what you need to do. Either A, say, hey, what you just said to me is a complete and entire lie, and I suggest that you rethink that story.
Brother, this is so bad.
You know, we have to investigate you further. Like, that's... You can't suggest... It's, you know...
I am so dumbstruck right now. How did they articulate... Wait. So they had a book between the two of them. So what are they rating for?
Wait, give me...
Wait,
what is
but they didn't even write a subpoena. Oh my god, bro.
They have a search warrant for the book from recollection. Triple wrote one. Where is...
Yo, that's crazy.
Actually, Frederick White didn't have a book on him. Well, he did, but he didn't. There's no way they would have... Hey, Sparks. Let me go put my terrorist manifesto back in one of my properties before I go out to kill somebody. Oh yeah, let me do that shit real quick. Hell yeah. Guys, take me back to my warehouse up in fucking Sandy. I gotta stash my fucking terrorist manifesto.
So there is a faceless book in there. But it doesn't change anything. Bro, this is so bad.
Hey, Director, next time we go up on a trip to Sandy, can you, like, pull over at the observatory so I can put my terrorist manifesto away in the observatory? I know it's gonna, like, hold our mission or whatever, but, like, you know, I just feel like it's really important that I put it back in my property before we can...
I am so confused. How the fuck someone raided for a book? Like, it says it in the line. Based on the evidence, Senior Miller finds it more than likely. This isn't, there might be more evidence. No, it actually says will contain the booklet for the mission White partook in today. Huh?
Wait. This is...
It is so fucked. We'll find the booklet.
They're saying that they're looking for the evidence that they already have to use to get in.
Yes!
They're saying, hey, we found this book, so we're going to go in this house to look for this book we already have.
How do you know there's a second? You already have one. Like, if you came across... If you have, like, exactly, you have to... Like, where is the evidence that there would be more than one to begin with? And
Sir,
even if you did, where is that getting you? Because... Oh my fuck. Oh my god.
So, I will admit, I did turn around to them and I did say, hey guys, you know, they are known for having like mission briefing books. You know, that is an option that you guys can explore. I did not expect them to turn around and say, hey guys, they're gonna have the book we found today and say,
what the fuck? Yo!
Like, that's why I was making the joke. I was like, oh yeah, let me just pull over on the side of the road. Let me just put this terrorist manifesto back in my fucking house real quick. Bro, by the same logic, he could have just pulled over on the side of the road and just thrown it out the side of his car and then kept fucking driving. Like, what the fuck?
I don't know if one of these interrogation things for the Bobby case still exists because this was created back in the end of December and it might have expired.
Brother, there is the
funny.
assistant chief of police signed this. What do you do with this? Did you guys raid for a book? Yes. Well, Brian, obviously there might be a book here and like we need it for evidence, obviously. Okay, how did you rate it? I'm so like dumbstruck. Based on this, anybody, bro, can I just say that based on this, you could raid anyone that we believe may have conducted a faceless op? That's what this is saying. If you don't have the book on you, correct me if I'm wrong. Any three, you three, like any. Just correct my logic, please. Like, drill into this logic.
I will say, right?
Wait, hold on.
For the
Drill into what I'm about to say. Tell me if I'm wrong and genuinely think on this. Based on this warrant and its signatures, if you do not have a book and we can tie it to the faceless, you will get raided. Because you don't have the book.
I'd be careful with that assumption because judge warrants can be challenged. So I mean, if I was them,
No.
them.
I agree with you. This should be challenged. But I'm saying that if you were to apply this warrant to any other situation, this warrant is... What I'm trying to say is if you replaced Frederick White with any suspect in any faceless tied mission, you can raid them if they don't have a book. Because this warrant simply says they did faceless, no book. The book is in their house. Am I wrong about that statement? Isn't that?
No.
So if a man who's blacked out with a red mask or a white mask is on a scene and we capture them and they had even a gun, right? And they were involved, like they shot at cops. You say red mask was in the scene. They didn't have a mission book. The mission book's in their house. Okay, I'm going to bed.
Go to bed.
I'm going to bed.
Have a good night, sir.
I'm going to bed. Have a good night, guys. Holy fuck. I'm not going to blame the DOJ. You can't really blame the DOJ because the DOJ probably sees these faceless warrants all the time and they tend to be really good. So inherently, you might, as a judge, be like, I'm going to assume this is... They're going to assume the quality is high and we got one dumb fuck and the ass cheese dumb fuck who signed this, which is... Oh my fucking god, bro. What in the fucking world? Bro, how are these people's rights being violated, yet cops are being protected? That's crazy. Yo, that's insane. For a book, not a gun, for a book. Whoa. I hope he brings that to trial. They may not. Cam is going away in UPD. Today was fun crashing out on Brian a bit. I don't know what's going to become of Brian. I mean, depending on how it goes the next like 2-3 weeks, I might take a break from cop. Because I think most people just want a shitlord, and I don't know, the RP doesn't really hit. I'm kind of over some of the targeted abuse, which would be fine if it was like a little bit here and there, but people are like, I don't think people are role-playing cops. A lot of people are role-playing cops, which is fine, right? But my perception of what policing is, which, you know, and things are just getting like kind of weird. Like I got a little bit of it, like, you know, I could go in like shitlord a little bit here and there, but yeah, this is like cheap gang shit. Wait, why can't I start this? Oh, game update is beginning. Oh, that's why I couldn't launch it. Yeah, just the I don't like the way that Sparks has been treated. I don't like the way that people are using her, in my opinion, as a scapegoat. It happened to Ruth, now it's happening to Sparks. I think in the characters, right? We're not talking about the streamers here. The characters, I think, are way too protective of those of people don't have a backbone. I think there's not enough of a backbone to say no to wrong behavior. And I think there's a little bit too much, in my opinion, like trying to play. I used to hate this before, the whole like everyone needs to walk away with a little bit of something, to the degree that like Sparks was shit on for being so sweaty. I will say, I think a lot of people even bought into this Reddit thread that reads Marshals in Good Faith Prosecution, which is probably the most autistic title that could be on there. And you have a bunch of dumb fucks on there that were giving her shit. You know, those sort of narratives just are, that's not role play to me. That's just being retarded. Sparks, yeah, she literally got ambushed. It's crazy to me. And I think the thing is too, right? Like the like judges don't deserve to get attacked, but I just do not how do I put this? Like I don't really vibe well with the what was it? I don't really vibe well with the it's not really immersive to me. There's a lot of unimmersive shit. I'll put it that way, and that kind of removes the satisfaction. Because I kind of aim for immersion. That's been my biggest fight, and I think a lot of that's been lost recently for me. It becomes jarring. The problem is, like, a lot of it shows. It's a little too obvious, a little too telling. Yeah, that's what I didn't like I said. But it's fine. Like, you know, I don't want you guys to confuse my perception of the role play as being anything against any particular streamer, because I know there's been a lot of confusion over that. I'm just not satisfied at a personal level, because I think it's gotten too shitlordy for my taste. The docket's been heavily unimpressive, and I think for me that was a big turning point for me when I thought we were going to get some change where things were going to be heard in court, but the sweat's still continuing, just in a different way. So 52's in limbo for a month. I know. I think that was the thing that was so weird about it too, because unfortunately a lot of that hatred over Carmine being on the docket for a month and put on someone like Sparks. But the only reason people think that is because there's a lot of fake news that have been going around. And I can state this with a fact, as a fact. I don't know why it's being perpetuated. I think it's kind of gross. He was going to get his trial, I think, on a Saturday. It had to get rescheduled for reasons. The original argument was because judges weren't available, which is fine. But then it got brother, the fucking Carmine case. Like, I don't know what to tell you. Like, this is a thing that people keep, like, for some reason, like, narratives. Okay, like, you know, his fucking lawyers shit posted on the docket. Look at this. This is a thing that was, like, doing my head in, right? Is like, this is 6 pages. Look at this. Availability. Right? Like, repost, just like, fucking motion. Like, there's so much shit on this. And then there was like an IRL situation for the judge. I don't know what to tell you. People are playing hot potato with the responsibility. That's the weird thing. Yeah. Shit would have been done by now. Nobody can see it. Doesn't matter. Do. Oh, I'm in reserve. In and out. Yeah, I just think too many people have like quit. And have no interest to make the PD better. So it means extra work for the marshals, and I guess, I don't know. I kind of want to just investigate and shit. But I don't think that's going to happen. I know this sounds kind of doomy, chat. I might change my mind in the morning. But today just was too much. And Yeah. Way too much for the start of the week. Mm-mm. Oh, I got clapped right away, didn't I? Mm-mm-mm-mm. I realize I shouldn't be re-rolling these. Find and transfer. What do we got? Ooh, I may have this. One of those. Okay, good. All right. I was gonna play some arena tonight, chat, but unfortunately, unfortunate for us, arena is down. So I'm gonna go get some rest. All right, ladies and gents, I'm gonna be back tomorrow with some more. I'll see you guys soon. Peace out and have a good night. Love you guys. Peace, peace. Later, dudes.